The dream is real.
I mean, just when you thought you was back in love. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the safest place on earth. I call it Love Land. And today on episode 71, we're going to talk about being so addicted. Some people are addicted to shower heads. Some people are addicted to social media. Some people are addicted to drugs. And we're going to break it down today. And joining me are my illustrious panel of superheroes minus Cousin Freaky. And we're going to need him for the porn addiction part, but he be back. Ladies and gentlemen, start putting your hands together for the beautiful Dr. Sugar. Yeah, that red lip don't stop.
It ain't going to. Hey, y'all.
Yes, hey, beautiful. Yeah, keep those round of applause going. That's my motherfucker right there, Super Bowl champion. Put your hands together for Kendra Taylor. Yeah. She had to, meet me in the club. It's going down.
Meet me in the trail. It's going down. Meet me in the mall. It's going down.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Coco and Sugar show.
Yeah, see, just leave me on out that shit. I hear you. But I am happy to see your faces. I want to tell you that it makes me happy when it's us three, although Teule, I really needed you today for some moral support because they was attacking me already before the show even began. But the faces, it's the faces. Whoa, what? Sugar?
Whoa.
Okay.
Ain't nobody attacking you. You just light skinned and fat. Bye.
See, I'm blue black on the inside. I keep telling these folks, Tiffany, I'm blue black on the inside. Just because I'm light skinned, I don't mean I'm not with the shits. I got the moves. I'm with the shits. That's what M-Line James
Usually when
said.
you have to tell people it ain't real.
You have to what?
When you have to tell people it ain't real.
Who telling me? Okay, back to the episode 71. So addicted. I'm being attacked. Help me, Teule. Where you at? Tell nephew happy birthday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to pick this topic today because I feel like in America right now, in the world, in the globosphere, we are addicted to many things. So addicted.
I'm so addicted to making love to you, baby.
Y'all remember the greatest hits. We just gave y'all goddamn greatest hits on Valentine's Day. Okay, it's not about that though. Today it's about the 10 billion humans that use a smartphone worldwide. That's right. Although smartphone technology has brought many advances, there's a growing number of scientists that are discussing potential detrimental effects due to excessive smartphone use. Now TKBS Nation, I want you to say it with me. You ready? I am an addict. Say it. I am an addict. Y'all know y'all addicts. I'm an addict too. Every day I wake up, the first thing I do is cut my phone on. Now I try to act like I'm not gonna pay no attention if I just wanna cut it on so I can, just have it on for when I'm ready. But I go, I get my bottle of water, I open my curtains. If it's sunlight, I try to catch the rays, y'all. I try to catch the rays, drink my water in the sunlight, and it's a power. It's a source of the Almighty. I just drink the water with hello, and help me go to the bathroom too. But that's why I do it. So I get up and then I go brush my teeth. I don't know if y'all know, but I got my own teeth. These are my teeth, but I wear a little night guard at night so they don't be moving all around. Because the way that the Now-Laters and Jumbos worked back in the 80s, they took all my back teeth out. Okay, I had to keep a couple more wisdom just so I could chew properly. But that's my business, not yours, okay? But then I go get back into bed. And guess what? I gotta grab my phone.
Gross.
And look, I try to tell myself, Sugar and Coco, that I'm doing it for business. That I got to look and see what's going on, especially on the day of taping. On the day of taping turns into 7 days a week though. And I just run down the rabbit hole and I get caught up in the matrix and I don't get out of bed for an hour. Does anybody else want to tell the truth today on the Kenny Burns Show? Amen.
Terrible.
Yeah, and and it's true. We do have to kind of be on here, especially us, because we got to see what's going on. We want to stay, associated with culture. Okay, things happen overnight, and our business is news on arrival. But y'all, is it too much? And Sugar, I got to know because I be feeling like it's too much, but then it's like I don't want to watch TV sometime because what's on Instagram is better. Talk to me though, because we got to get through this. We got to get through this together.
I'm really bad about it, and I really don't want to be on my phone so much. So for a while, I started plugging my phone up outside of my bedroom.
Yeah.
So I would plug it up near my kitchen so that I would have to literally get up and walk through the living room, through the dining room to the kitchen to get to my phone.
Got it.
But then then stuff started happening and I needed access to my phone. So then it was like I was back in a cycle of always being on my phone. Like I even set up screen time so it would alert me like, okay, sis, you're doing too much.
Right.
Stop. Baby, I ignore.
Yeah,
like,
skip,
okay.
snooze, bye. Yeah.
I do a better job about being on Do Not Disturb, but I don't know. I just still be scrolling too much.
But because it's like you don't, it's like you're in media now, right? You're also a teacher. So you get things on the platforms that talk about all the things that's going on in school. You're going to find out what's going on social media before you get it on the news. So Coco, I think, we are in this algorithm of like trying to understand, trying to have like social media time and family time and time to go work out. And you work out, you got a family. How is it juggling all that? Because I don't know why I keep finding time for social media in the middle of all the shit I'm supposed to be doing.
Because we Instagram and all that too. I'm Instagram and I'm taking a shot of me working out, putting up the camera so I can have like a little reel of inspiration for other people. And then also so I can stay in the algorithm because I am in media now and because I do have a clothing brand. So you constantly trying to figure out what you need to get done. And none of it's working anyway. So, but now it's just a habit of picking the shit up and just like, let me pick it up. And I even turn my phone upside down. My phone is always on silent, not because I really don't want to hear all the things all day neither.
I turn mine off. I turn my shit off. I don't want because I'm on it enough. When I cut on, I'm gonna see all the things. So if my shit is dinging, it would dry. I want to shoot myself in the picture.
Yeah, I don't have my ringer on at all. But I think that's one of the things that our society is distracting us from real life problems and things that's affecting us in real time. Like yesterday, the Fannie Mae trial, well, not Fannie Mae, but Fannie trial was on about what's going on with Donald Trump. Well, she's not on trial, but they trying to.
Fannie, hold on. Round of applause for Fannie.
It's funny.
Put them in that place.
Fannie, funny.
Okay, baby.
But listen.
Okay, baby, I'm sorry. I ain't in Atlanta, but you know.
Listen, look, Coco, you're right though. I just want to give Fannie her props, okay? I ain't on trial. I ain't on trial. They on trial for bum rushing the city. I don't know who the fuck. Listen, let's reenact the way
that I would have lost it.
No, listen, this is how it sounded to me. Y'all ready? I'm a reenact Fannie Willis. Okay, here we go.
No, see, the problem is, motherfucker, you are trying to be invasive in my motherfucking life. And the fact that these motherfuckers are on trial and you trying to come at me for some shit when they tried to bum rush the motherfucking Senate, bitch, please.
That's basically what she said.
They on trial for trying to steal an election. Let's get it together. I'm not on trial here.
Yeah, round of applause.
When they said, how did you know to come down here? She said, I was pacing in my office and I heard somebody say he was done, so I figured I was next.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to get down here.
Yeah. All I saw was a fucking ponytail holder go up, some earrings come off, and some Vaseline over. I swear to God, she came to rumble, child. But big shout out to Fannie.
Yep.
Yeah, we love you. We with you. Fry his motherfucking ass. Cause by the way, Donald Trump got to pay almost $400 million. Can't do business. Man, take this to the face, not to the pinky toe. Hello. But I agree with you.
And then he can't have no businesses in New York for 3 years. Did you see that part?
And then the dumbass son, Father did more for the skyline of New York City than anybody. Father. What in the cocaine cowboys going on up there today?
Cocaine cowboy. I'm a cocaine
cowboy.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
But listen, I want to stay on topic, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 71, so addicted. We talked about, do we think we're addicted to social media? And the answer is yes. If you're lying to yourself, you need therapy, okay? You wake up like us, you look at the phone. But we always talking about how when we say things on social media and it appears in our feeds, we was even talking about like our Explorer page and how we be like, shark, 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 and all of a sudden it's Jaws mania. And you damn, you know what I'm talking about? But then you be talking about clothes, you be talking about things, you be talking about all this, and it just pops up. I want to give y'all some fun facts. According to a new study by researchers at Harvard University's T.H. Chan School of Public Health, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, X and YouTube collectively made 11 billion in 2022 from ads directed at users under the age of 18. Of that, 2.1 billion came from users who were 12 and younger in order to comply with the federal children's privacy protection, which is some bullshit, because I don't care what you say. You got things in place. You're talking about banning kids 13 years old, and they still find their motherfucking way on Instagram. And I know you don't take them all, because I got nieces and nephews on the shit 11, 12 years old. So 13 is your motherfucking marking line. You need to be shot in the pinky toe. And the gangster shit is, y'all, it's all directed in a way that it could really fuck you up. You know, we're gonna get into addiction to certain things going forward, but I really feel like with the dumbing down of music, with the dumbing down of our presentation of how we supposed to show up as a community and culture, I just feel like I'm nervous about this, you know, this generation and generations to come. And I got a question for y'all. How dumb will future generations be? We already being targeted. It's proven. We're being targeted with ads. But we're also being targeted with dumb shit. If I see one more rose, and we're gonna get to porn addiction soon. But if I see one more, you know what I'm saying, promotion, I'm talking about, and even the influencers are falling for it. But talk to me, I'm not, you know, we're not there yet. Sure.
Look,
So,
we ain't there yet. Oh,
no,
okay.
that's coming up. Porn addiction, we're gonna go right to you when it comes. But hold on, so Sugar, so Sugar, what do you think about that? Because I feel like it's dumbing us down to the nubs.
It's absolutely taking us out of interacting with humans. That's the
Yes.
problem. When you don't know how to interact with the people around you, you only know how to interact with them via social media or via some kind of source of technology. It really limits the way you are able to interact and react to things, actually.
Facts.
Because you have too much time to think about how you're going to react. Delete, edit, delete, edit, delete, edit. Look
Facts.
up something, AI something. Baby, why can't you just talk to me?
Facts.
Because you don't have access to do that, because your access is in your hands instead of between your ears.
And Sugar, you dealing with seventh graders. Hold on, Coco. You dealing with seventh graders.
That's
The
bad.
way that they text is a clear sign of the way they talk.
And the way that they write is a clear sign of how they talk and text, because they don't separate being able to write a paragraph without using some type of abbreviation, some type of acronym, some type of alternative spelling. They don't separate the two. So then AI comes in and they're trying to use AI to write papers in seventh grade. Baby, you don't talk like that.
No, not only do you not talk like that, but you're not even taking time to go back over the AI and put it in your words. The thing I want to tell kids is, y'all, listen, ain't nobody mad at y'all for trying to get it done right. Now, hopefully you're using it to get it done right, but it has to be in your words. That means if you do go to AI, read the shit, go over the shit, put it in your words. It's no need for you to not learn if you have a cheat sheet. Do not let that go over your head. There's no reason for you to not learn if you have a cheat sheet. We know we ain't stupid. We wanted the easy way out too. You ever heard of Cliff Notes? You ever heard of Cliff Notes? Huh? It was Cliff Notes not available, but in certain
cards,
whatever it was, we needed help. We did geometry in the 10th grade. I don't want it. I didn't want. If my son brought me some homework now from college, I don't care how much money I got, how successful I am in the community. I can't help you, Negro. But Kendra, you know you're a teacher as well. You're an educator as well. Like, the fact that these motherfuckers can't communicate only makes me frightened for their kids.
So that's one of the things I was going to bring up. Since I was an educator, I'm no longer in the classroom.
Oh, you teach us about sex education every week, child. We don't let you just live.
What I wanted Sugar to talk about is how they're also, when we were talking about dumbing down, how they're dumbing down education for our children. Yeah. Because it's all about money now. It's not about enriching our kids in their education. They're taking a lot of things away. So that's what I wanted her to also speak on as well.
Yeah, talk about that.
Okay. So the problem for me is when you have a curriculum, right? And it's really just scripted, you have no kind of autonomy to pull in what you really need to pull in. Like, if we're having an issue with people not getting along in the classroom, when I used to teach before all the curriculum started coming out that was scripted, I would flip my lesson and incorporate something about team building. I would
Yes.
flip my lesson and we walking out of the classroom and y'all gonna be arm in arm because I need y'all to get along and depend on each other because in this classroom we're a community.
Yes.
But you don't have time to do that kind of stuff because when I tell y'all, things are so scripted that from the time you walk into your classroom in certain subjects, you are reading a script. Kids are doing something. You are reading a script. They are doing something.
Yeah.
It is just like copy and paste. And so you're not allowed to have the autonomy to make sure that you are really meeting them where they are. So that doesn't help them grow as people. So then they walking out of class because they done started cussing because they don't know how to communicate instead of being able to communicate, hey, I didn't like it when you did that. Now you done rose up and, you done got crazy because you don't know how to communicate. You don't have the opportunity to do it.
Yeah. And some of these experts, y'all, they talking about 10% of the United States is hooked on social media. That's a lie. Everybody, 10%. That's a lie.
10% not?
Are. Exactly. I'm in the 90 percentile too.
We need to flip that.
But see, this is the gag, y'all. They be having these real agendas with this, y'all. We talked about the type of money and ads in 22 that all these platforms are making. I don't believe nobody. I don't trust nobody. They all in cahoots. They are all in cahoots. Ladies and gentlemen, every day we wake up, what do you see the most of? You see the most of Donald Trump, Biden and their age. It is a clusterfuck. Just think about what I just said. The age. We got senior citizens wanting to run the world. Let's leave that there. Then you got Putin, who's our arch nemesis, just killed the guy that was running against him forever. Just murdered him again. They find the poison finally worked. But then
poisoned him again. Yeah,
he got him again, but he got him this time. Then when you think about music, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've seen the viral thing about Ice Spice because she got the upside down cross and then she did the devil sign. Now listen, I'm not with the shits, but I'm with the shits. And when I watched the video, I'm like, it was too. Here's my chain. Here's the devil sign, and I'm like, is it really some like? You know what I'm saying? Other shit going on. Because when you look at Ye, let's look at Ye. And this has everything to do with social media. He is only a troll now. It is unbelievable. And then he's number one on Spotify. The first time ever for independent, like, I'm just like, and listen, ladies and gentlemen, we've often talked about Kanye West on the show. Often. And I think he's going to be a great case study down the line. It is all in the way that Kanye says the things that we butt heads with him. It is the way he presents himself, in the manner he presents himself. That is the reason we butt heads with him. He says a lot of truth, a lot of truth, but it's some uncouth and deranged in presentation. And I'm just saying to y'all, they're following his method and not the method with couth. They're following this, and it's not even disruptive in the positive way. It's disruptive in like, this is the new way to act. I've said it before on the show. He was a frustrated nerd, super genius creative that finally made it and got everything he wanted. He says it in a song the other day. I screamed. Did I call you, Tim? I called someone and screamed. I was like, he finally admitted it. But it is now a way of life. We know Zuckerberg had no social people skills. He wanted to create a community and where he could control the people. Ladies and gentlemen, he owns Instagram. He owns Facebook. Everything you think you in control of, he is in control of. I want to tell y'all, none of this shit is happening by accident. These motherfuckers design the world that they want to run, own, and control. Oh yeah, we are part of the, listen, you see these movies now, we talk about the Hunger Games, let's talk about the Terminator. Let's talk about the Terminator. Y'all want to talk about the Terminator? We're not talking about the test Terminator come fuck shit out your spouse. We talking about she said, whoa, I can't wait. Nigga, you know who on this podcast gonna try that mother. No, I'm just saying, but when you think about the Terminator, I think about AI is running them up. They done supposedly had, and this is what I think, and this is where I get to the conspiracy theories. Remember when they were talking about the robot went crazy and attacked the motherfucker?
Yeah.
Look, Tiffany over there with the shit. It did. I'm saying, who the fuck seen it? Where the video at? Where see video of somebody getting shot in the face. We'll see video of a lion eating an elderly woman. We'll see Joe Biden wrestling with an alligator get bit on the shoulder, but we will not see the Tesla Terminator fucking up his creator. I don't want to fuck y'all up. I don't want to cause y'all to move to the woods in fear. Okay, butt naked trying to get nuts and berries. I'm not trying to put you in it, but ladies, am I tripping y'all?
No, you're not tripping. It's crazy because when you just said all of that, when people don't have the life they want, they create the life they want.
That's right.
And when they have the means to create the life they want and they don't do none of the work to be able to be okay with themselves, they still not okay. They just have what they want.
Yes.
So that's why we get the spiraling effect whenever Kanye does things, because his inner soul is not healed. Yeah. He's not okay with who he is. He's just okay with what he's presenting. So Mark Zuckerberg is the same way, and so is Elon Musk. It's about power, and it's about feeling like you have what you want, but not actually doing the work to do it from the inside out.
Yeah. I have a problem with Kanye because he's black.
I just want to know why Kanye got his wife running around naked. That's all I want to know. Why?
Yeah. Like, she gonna have some real mental issues going, maybe
she be
not.
naked.
No, she be naked all in the airport though with the wet t-shirt on with no bra on. But my thing is what does that do for your psyche ultimately? When you are old and them titties is at your knees, because she got them titties that's gonna be at her knees. No disrespect to your wife. But I'm just saying, what does that do? And what does that do for the non-confident motherfucker? We've talked about that before. It's like when Lizzo was going no, you don't. You don't like that. You can't, and you're telling other people that don't have, even if you did, you're telling other people that don't have the wherewithal or mental capacity to be strong enough to do what you do. You saying it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. You're over-sexualizing your wife. You can have it as your muse. You can adore it. You can do all the things. And I'm not even mad for the album cover and all that other shit. But when you parade her around in public and the lips are this far from her vagina being seen because she got that little ass piece of material just covering up the little crack, or her motherfucking titties are almost so far out her shit that the nigga could just look at him and want to grab him if he's not of any fucking sane fucking mindset. People are crazy.
I'm all for people being able to do what they want to do and having freedom, but whenever you put it in the face of other people in public spaces, that's an issue for me. There are children, there are people who aren't there mentally, there's so much other stuff that you have to consider when you are putting yourself out there literally naked in public spaces. That's a lot.
It's more than a lot. First of all, people, live your best life. Do whatever you want to do with your life. But your life ain't got shit to do with nobody else's life. And when you trying to put your insecurities, your wants, your desires and things on other people that don't have the mental capacity you have to deal with that shit is unfair. That shit is unfair. And you know what? I'm tired of it because, we're on social media. We're about to get off of that in 2 seconds and go on with the rest of the show. But when you look at this shit constantly feeding people that aren't fucking capable of understanding it, from the standpoint of it affecting them and the way that they live and their lives, and how they're not going to be productive, and how they're not going to get the same attention as Kanye's wife, or how they're not going to get the same attention as fucking Kanye. You go on your job right now with some anti-Semitic shit and see what happened to your motherfucking employment. You go to the wrong neighborhood talking about some motherfucker whoop, 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 throwing up gang signs so you don't get your motherfucking head shot off. All this social media is drawing attention to people that really don't want it and don't understand how to deal with it. And I want it to blow up. I want the internet and social media to be gone. Because I say it all the time on this platform. You don't know what it's like to be without social media. Therefore, you don't know the journey it takes to get to know someone. The journey it takes to get to, this place where you can meet your superheroes or get into that door you want to get into and have a fucking, discussion about your future. You don't know what that's like because you didn't earn it. You don't understand because you puffed the magic dragon your way right into a motherfucking situation you ain't even ready for. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And it's so redundant because the problem is that the money's being fucked up. The money's being fucked up because they're paying for these quote unquote influencers that will burn out tomorrow and you'll be looking for the next motherfucker to burn out. But your money is not being used wisely, companies. Your money is not going towards building a foundation and growing upon said foundation. You throwing money at the wall. You throwing shit up against the wall, hoping to stick. How y'all feel about that? Because I just feel like we getting lost in translation with one, who are our superheroes and who we fucking push to the forefront of culture, and then we fucking putting shit on ourselves we can't handle. You know, in today's world, it seems the best treatment is reserved for only a few. Well, Discover wants to change that by making everyone feel special. That's why with your Discover card, you have access to 24/7 live customer service as well as $0 fraud liability, which means you're never held responsible for unauthorized purchases. Finally, no matter who you are or where you are in life, you feel special with Discover. Learn more at discover.com/credit card. Limitations apply. This episode of The Kenny Burns Show was brought to you by McDonald's Best Burgers Ever. McDonald's classic burgers are hotter, juicier, and tastier than ever before. So much so that the Hamburglar is on the loose. The patties are cooked to juicy perfection. The cheese is perfectly melted. The Big Mac has more special sauce in every bite. They're topped with a pillowy, soft, golden bun. These are truly McDonald's best classic burgers ever. Or in the words of the Hamburglar, robble, robble. Grab McDonald's best burgers ever before Hamburglar does at a McDonald's near you.
And we're back on Dealing Together, where we help good people who fell for bad deals. First caller?
I had to buy 3 identical sweaters to get the 4th free.
Ooh, you got fleeced. Next caller, what's your deal?
I paid for 20 tanning sessions, but had to use them in a month. Now I'm orange.
Ooh, you got burned. Next caller.
I traded in my old Samsung at AT&T for a new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus.
How's that bad?
I got to choose from their best plans.
So, what went wrong?
Oh, nothing went wrong.
And you're calling to...
To request a song?
You want a song. Of course.
The choice is yours.
Our best smartphone deals. Your choice of plan. Learn how to get the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus with Galaxy AI on us with eligible trade-in. AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
Offers vary by device, subject to change. S24 plus 256 gigabyte offer available for a limited time. Terms and restrictions apply. See att.com/Samsung for details.
Our friends at Frito-Lay know that joy is bold, vivacious, and contagious. Joy gives life flavor, rhythm, and vibes. And when joy takes flight, it can't be contained. It is robust, more than a smile or a laugh. It's an infectious experience. So here's to all the creators that inspire us with your creativity and passion. Let's keep filling the world with joy and make sure you look out for the My Joy campaign, powered by Frito-Lay. This episode of The Kenny Burns Show is brought to you by Mickey D's. The realest conversations always happen in the Mickey D's booth. Baby, I want extra pickles. Yeah, that's right, extra pickles. And then give me a chocolate milkshake and add some vanilla and strawberry. All the best nights out in with the bite from Mickey D's. Jessica, I can't feel my face. Please, let's go by McDonald's. A full car ordering in the Mickey D's drive-thru is just the right amount of chaos. Excuse me, I said I wanted the quarter pounder of cheese.
You said filet of fish.
I'm telling you right now what I want. A full car of
what you want
in the Mickey D's drive-thru is just the right amount of chaos.
What you want, Kenny?
I want a Big Mac meal, 10-piece nuggets, and 2 milkshakes.
He wants a big...
And a filet of fish.
Boy, what you want?
Mickey D's is the affordable answer to taking the whole family to dinner. Everyone's got their own Mickey D's moments. Go on and make more delicious memories today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's some downsides of social media. Engaging in social media once in a while is unlikely to be harmful. That means you can go on there a couple times a day, check on your favorite person. I would suggest you unfollow all the unhealthy shit. That's titties in your face, ass everywhere, rhetoric. People talk shit that they don't know nothing about. All right, that can start there and help you out. However, there are negative effects. And I want to talk about some of them. Low self-esteem, all right? This may be prompted by incorrect perceptions that others' lives are better than yours. Round of applause for that, because you motherfuckers swear looking at somebody else's shit will morph and poof into your shit. Number 2, increased isolation and loneliness. If you are looking at something every day and you comparing yourself to it, and you can't get it right in your mind, you ain't going outside. Oh no, you ain't going outside. You're not gonna show up where you're supposed to be. You're gonna miss the opportunity to meet your future love of your life, job opportunity, best friend, whatever it is. You're gonna do that because you're comparing and competing every day. Number 3, anxiety or depression. I'm a witness. I get anxiety from social media. I ain't gonna lie to you. After Kyle's situation, I really thought it was just Kyle, right? Life change, armor strip. But I really get I look at the gram sometime and I get anxiety. I'm so frustrated from what I'm seeing, but yet I can't get off the motherfucker. I need therapy. Number 4, onset of other disorders. Ladies and gentlemen, disorders are real. Eating, this whole what's not Botox, baby? What's the shit called, Tiffany? Ozempic. I mean, Botox is running rapid too. You motherfuckers out here doing too much. Your face don't move.
Diabetic medicine, right?
But people
Ozempic.
are using it for weight loss.
Yeah, people are using it for weight loss, but it is becoming a thing where like they're using whatever the ingredients are in Ozempic and coming up with weight loss things. But ladies and gentlemen, that was originated for something else, for diabetes. And then the side effects. Do y'all not see these commercials? Motherfuckers be in the commercials, your kidneys will go out. It's gonna help your pinky toe, but your kidneys is gonna be gone. Number 5, FOMO, a fear of missing out, which can lead to even more social media usage.
Yep.
You think you really gonna miss something? Like, come on. We all tune in for the bullshit. You know we just tune in to see what the fuck going on. Is there anything you really go to social media for to learn? I mean, other than town hall meetings on the Kenny Burns show, the substantive, and we talking about things, other than places, that you going to meet to actually learn it, we all tune in for train wrecks. Am I lying, Coco?
I learned recipes and I learned positions.
Oh, this one, I'm gonna use. We're gonna get into them positions.
I was not ready. Sometimes I do feel like I tune in for like a recap of stuff that's happening in the news because I don't have the capacity to watch the news.
TV, yeah.
So like there are certain people that I watch or go to get a recap that is unbiased about what's going on in the news.
Got it. No, I love that, and I do the same. The next one, disrupted sleep patterns, especially if you use social media right before bedtime. Who can't go to sleep if they on that shit till they about to go to sleep? My brain won't shut off.
My brain be having a hard time shutting off regardless. So there's that.
I'm not on it when I go to sleep.
So the sex toys you looking for don't keep you up thinking about, okay, cool. The next one, ladies and gentlemen, decreased physical activity, which may affect your overall health. And I don't know who's just doing that with their lips. But it sounded, Okay, the next one, poor grades or work performance. So we're gonna get into work performance momentarily. The next one, ignoring the relationships in your real life. We were a witness to that over the pandemic like a motherfucker. It was people that had all these relationships with people they did not know. They did not know these motherfuckers and they was besties. Hello? Okay. The last one, reduce ability to empathize with others. Mm-hmm. It does have you not caring because you're on to the next. I'm seeing shit that just really, I don't want to look at violent things. And they always had that little precursor, you want to see this and do it, but it's like, damn, what's behind the screen? Or if it's not with the protective thing in front, you still like, I don't want to watch this shit, and you scrolling slowly so that you can see this. Oh, fuck, they done, goddamn it, they really shoot this. You know what I'm saying? And it's disruptive to my spirit because that's just not what I am and who I am. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get to this next portion. This is where, Kendra's going to come in heavy and help us here at the Nation. And we talk about this, obviously, a lot. But the porn addiction is real. And porn doesn't just have to do with actual porn videos. Porn is these sexual toys that are always put in front of us on social media. And I want to just give you some fun facts. A national survey of sexual health and behavior, 63% of men and 36% of women in the United States reported viewing pornography at least once in the last year. That's a lie. Okay, if you watch porn once, you're gonna watch it twice. You're gonna check on it 3, 4, 5, 6 times a year at least. But anyway, furthermore, the same study found that 11% of men and 4% of women reported that they had difficulty controlling their use of pornography. This indicates that porn addiction is a significant problem in the U.S., affecting a significant portion of the population. But why the fuck you got it so lopsided too? Because I know more women that got a rose than the man that got a portable pussy. That's all I'm saying. I know more women.
Don't want to share that information.
Ain't no real man buying no portable pussy. They jerk off first.
They buy them toys. They do still buy the toys, and some of them buy toys for them women that's coming to their house.
Yeah, it's a small percentage of freaks out here. Us common folk is jerk off or fuck a woman. Okay, all right.
I know that a lot of men was bothered by that rose, but I'm gonna tell y'all the first rose that was on the market was those
Come on,
shower
share
heads.
with us, baby.
So
Show.
don't worry about them roses, because them women been using them shower heads way before them roses came out.
So go on and just be explicit with your description. You ain't gotta talk about the price. But what do you talking about? The ones that have the fast squirting water, and then they got the spray one, and they got the mild one. So is it like a sequence that you use?
I don't know, the ones that hook on the wall, you just take those off, any of them.
Okay, you're boring. All right, you don't want to explain. It's fine.
No, he's saying the ones that have different settings. Like you could just turn it and it's another setting.
I guess if they got that at the house, but everybody.
Because it don't seem like a normal regular spray would be strong enough to get that thing
regular
right.
spray is strong enough.
Take the shower heads out your pussy, ladies and gentlemen. Take it out your pussy.
Did you say ladies and gentlemen?
Well, there's some men that probably got it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just
Wait a minute. Everybody just calm down.
Right, everybody calm down. Do you think that this is a real thing, though, y'all? People, I mean, in my opinion, even when we were talking about social media, how are you competing with this sexual fucking revolution going on? That's not even a revolution. It's just nasty. It's just sex for sake of seeing sex with sex.
I think we see it a lot because of social media, but everybody experiment in their own bedroom. I think that everyone, people don't go in the bedroom to be boring. So they're going in there and they're experimenting. I don't look at porn. I'm sure that there's a lot of Americans that don't look at porn. It's just out there. And so, again, like the apps and different things like that, you got Pornhub, I think that's on. Do they got an app or something?
I don't know nothing about it. Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
I don't know, because I don't look at it. So I'm just saying, all this stuff is in your phone.
You knew the name.
You do have, everybody know Pornhub. Stop playing. So anyway, everything's in your phone. And yeah, you do have some nasty people out here that over-sexualizes everything.
But the world is over-sexualized, though, Coco. Everything you see is titty ass. You just talked about Kanye girlfriend. I'd be desensitized.
I'm not disagreeing. But don't act like people don't experiment, that there's not a healthy way to have romance or a sexual relationship with your partner in the room, experimenting different things. So that's not
no one's shaming that. No one's saying it doesn't happen. What I am saying is that porn is no longer just visually two people fucking or orgy or the shit that used to be porn. Porn is every fucking day giving these kids visuals of some sexual activity. I mean, when you got, listen to this, when you got Ice Spice twerking at Clive Davis Grammy party, Clive Davis 90 years old. It was a bunch of grown people. I'm just saying, out of respect, that ain't culture. And I'm just saying, we continuously seem to be overlooking all this sexual innuendo. And I'm not saying all kids are caught up in it. My sons think it's disgusting. They're in relationships. They want to be in relationships. And, I think that's from them seeing Black love growing up. But I be worried about these other babies. These babies is getting work done. I'm talking about coming out with all these sexual tongue out, all this innuendo that you're not even ready for. That I don't think you're ready for. And to Kendra, to your point, yeah, we gonna experiment as humans. We gonna try to see the shit we like so we can keep doing that shit and grow into a great sexual rhythm with our partners or whatever, so. But I get confused because I just don't understand why it's so much. It ain't even a fantasy no more. When you used to think about a woman, you had to imagine the silhouette. You had to imagine the breast and the suppleness of that ass and all the things. You see everything when you wake up. And then you're looking at your partner and they might not have, you know what I'm saying? Or this, that, and the third. They not, and you competing and comparing without even trying.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
That's why you have to really tailor what you see.
Yeah.
You have to tailor what is, like you said, you got to start making sure you're not following things that are giving you an unrealistic expectation of somebody that you really have access to. Because here's the thing. A lot of people be trying to say, I want I'm going to say from a woman's perspective. You say, I want a man that's 6'5", chiseled, making $100,000 or more, $200,000, $500,000 or more. Sweet love, you making hourly money.
Hello?
You don't have access to him.
Hello?
So you can say all of that, but you really don't have access anyway. So you have an unrealistic expectation of somebody that is not within your reach. Let's be realistic here.
Right.
Well, really, they are the ones that's in reach. They're the waitresses that end up with millionaires and billionaires and things like that. That is a fact. It's a lot of those women that end up with high-ranked men because they fall into certain categories that appeases what that man is looking for, whether that be vanity or whether that be sexual acts. They are the ones that's getting it, because women like us who are earning their own money are not compelling ourselves to stoop down to certain things that they want a woman to be. Kind of like the lady that's on the attorney general. Is she the attorney general or the prosecutor? Attorney. She said that man told her, all a woman can do for me is make me a sandwich. Those men, some of them think like that. And so they belittle women. And so the ones that's going to put up with that kind of stuff are the women that's making hourly money.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about the ones that look like something. I just need to put that caveat in there. I'm talking about these little tricks that don't look like nothing, but then they want somebody that's amazing. Girl, work on yourself.
Yeah, listen, but it was a time where nuances were dream sequences. When you saw Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman, you know what I mean? It was like, damn, a hoe can be a housewife. You know what I'm saying? And the theory today is you have to be a hoe to be a housewife. Is that not? Do you see where we have come?
The hoe is winning. Ho.
No, but see, the gangster shit is they not. Because every time a hoe get chose, and I'm not saying you can't be promiscuous, you can't have a lot of sex. I'm not saying you can't do whatever you like. But the fact that you publicize it all makes you a fucking whatever it is. And I don't care what man says to you, he's not going to see that down the line. It's like are you seeing these relationships with these porn stars? These men are like getting into these relationships. No, it's a thing. They're getting into these relationships thinking because the girl done put it on the child. They done goddamn all types of shit. She done goddamn pulled it out, whatever she did, okay? And then, down the line, you see the 13-inch nigga ripping her whole body apart, and then you can't handle it. But this is where we at.
Oh. So you married a porn star, but then you can't deal with what she does for work.
Right.
Oh, so have you seen there is a husband and wife that does a podcast that does threesomes. They fuck the guests after they do it.
Oh, damn the devil.
Kendra, what do you be
Have
watching?
you heard about
I want to know where you show up.
No, someone told me about it.
Let's share this with the nation. Would you like to share your network with the nation? Because this might be some other freaks that want to join. What the fuck? Where is this?
I ain't heard of this.
Someone told me about it. It was a discussion. I was like, y'all gotta be lying. I was in Atlanta when I was told this. Matter of fact.
It ain't healthy, man. It ain't even fantasy no more. It's nothing left for the imagination. There's no dream sequences no more. You can have everything you want today. What the fuck is life worth if you can have everything today and ain't gotta work for nothing? Or if you just can't grow into some shit? You're gonna be trying to fuck horses. You see the shit is out here. These motherfuckers is fucking animals. No, I'm dead serious.
They are. I seen it.
But like,
because they don't have anything else they want with a human.
You feel me? And I know God had protected me from money early, because money early don't allow you to grow the fuck up. You be stuck in this playland of whatever you want you could have. Then you end up like Kanye West. You don't even shave no more, nigga. You got the world so fucked, and maybe you are tapped. Maybe you are tapped into another frequency, brother. But you look fucking crazy doing it, okay? And the majority of the world ain't gonna understand your ass, and when you gone, they gonna be like, damn, that nigga was crazy. They're not gonna say, oh, he was a genius. He the first one had a seat at the multi-billion-dollar table, all the great things you've done. They ain't gonna say none of that shit. They gonna say you was motherfucking crazy. You can say what you want about Mark Zuckerberg. He had the balls to do it. You niggas did. You can say whatever you want about the Tesla motherfucker. You can say whatever you want about Donald Trump. He almost changed the world as you know it. However you motherfucker feel about that motherfucker, he had the balls to say, go down the street, tear that shit up, and if they get out of pocket, fight like hell. And still outside free. So So while y'all up here trying to juggle what you want in life and what you trying to do, hello? With all this access, these motherfuckers out here free balling like a motherfucker. Free balling, these motherfuckers is outside. You ain't doing shit. But ladies and gentlemen, what's a life? And I mean that. I want you to ask yourselves that. What is a life when you don't have to work for something? What is a life? So I want you to hold on to that. But as we get up out of here, I got one more thing to discuss. Drugs. And this is another so addictive topic because it's unbelievable how high my young black men are getting. And it's disturbing me. I want to send this message out to every hooper that has potential to provide for their family. I want to send this out to every artist that has the potential to provide for their family. Please pay attention to the art. Please pay attention to the art, preserve the art, and don't let drugs be your muse in creating the art. You can't sustain a healthy life with that. These basketball players, and I was talking to my sons and them, and they were like, all they superheroes smoke weed. Every last superhero. The only one they don't know for sure that smokes weed is LeBron. But they were like, everybody smokes weed. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But you gotta understand that inhaling smoke into your lungs is not conducive for running up and down that court all day, every day. It's just not part of it. Not for no long period of time. You might get a couple years out of it. But the way these boys are looking burnt out on TV, I'm watching college basketball. I'm like, who the fuck is not saying something to these babies?
People that's making money off of them.
No question. But that goes back to this whole conversation. We are so addicted to money, we will sacrifice our own.
Absolutely.
We are so addicted to money that we will sacrifice our babies. Clearly, we know the world is some shit. We know the fucking United States of America been sending their babies to war since the beginning of the time, not knowing how to function, not knowing how to shoot a gun, not knowing how to fucking brush their teeth right. You send them off to Vietnam. You send them off to motherfucking all these places to fight for what? No, it's not freedom. It's for fucking money. It's for power. They try to do whatever to us every day. They can't do nothing else because we're the biggest bullies on the block. We got the most guns and we have fucked you up. But that's transitioning how we live our lives. Sports. When I was coming up to sports, you got P tests. You couldn't have nothing. And now it's okay. And you wonder why these motherfuckers have injuries. Have you ever seen this many injuries in sports in your life? I have never seen this many twisted, fucking torn, fucking pinky broke. I've never seen this much fucking hurt in my life. And I'm not blaming it on drugs, but I'm blaming on these pussy ass motherfuckers that can't wrap their motherfucking shit up and get back on the court. I'm not talking about torn ACLs and Achilles and all that shit. But these motherfuckers get so high and they so dependent on being chill and all. You can't even finish the motherfucking job. I wish a motherfucker would have told me a sprain anything. Would have kept me out of championship game. Would have kept my team from going to the playoffs. I'm talking about nothing. And I get it. You want to rest. You got that contract. You want to be able to get to the next. I get it. And I'm with it. I'm just saying, y'all. A lot of that is drugs. See, because some of y'all are dependent on that drug called laziness. Hello? Huh? Mm-hmm. And I don't think we really realize that. And I know you deal with it, Sugar, because these kids is lazy.
Man, let me tell you something. You know, you talking about the drug use and all of these guys that are in professional sports, and even the high schoolers are using drugs on a regular basis. The middle schoolers are trying to dabble a little bit, but baby, when I tell you what they really dabbling on is leaning on their parents. Yeah. And their parents are making them codependent. So they don't have any love for sports anymore. Yeah, like some people have had to walk away from coaching because you ain't got no kids that have no heart.
Yeah.
Because, oh no, I want to go talk to my granddaddy in the stands. I want to go talk to my mama. My mama's going to pick me up, so I'm not coming to practice.
Yeah.
We're going Christmas shopping. Boy, you got practice. You got a game tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm a say to all the parents out there too, because even Jessica and I did it. You know, in the spirit of sports, Sugar, you know, we put our kids in the hood with the basketball shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because if, in our minds, if they're gonna fight for something, it's gonna be for something they love, and they need to be around the best. That's what the best is. You got all types of dysfunction around it, but on that court, that's what the best is. But the one thing I noticed, I want to shout this team out too and bust their motherfucking head because I did not appreciate, I forgot the name of the team, but I remember when Kyle was younger, and we had put them in a minivan. When I tell you this shit was so unsafe, kids were sitting on the floor. But it was like, they had to go to Alabama and back. It wasn't like they went across the country. You know what I'm talking about? But it was still the fact that we even let that happen. But he grown, he good now. But the point I'm trying to make is, I got to one of the games, and this motherfucker was outside when we came out the game smoking weed in the same van. You about to take my son back to... So clearly he didn't ride back in that van. But the point I'm trying to make is like, this shit has to be on us, parents. We have to fucking fight tooth and nail to make sure our babies understand what we not cool with. What the line to be drawn with us is. There's not no way they gonna be able to draw a motherfucking line not knowing where we stand. How we gonna be like, don't do something, but yet something happening around them, even with you and your motherfucking fetishes. You know what I'm talking about? You can't have that shit around your motherfucking kids. I get so perplexed. Love that word. I get so perplexed. Spell it, Kenny. Nope. But I get so perplexed because I look at these rappers smoking weed around their babies. I see motherfucking rappers banging their sons on stage with stripper poles and money being thrown. That ain't it. Fucking tired of that shit. And y'all so addicted to what y'all rapping about that really ain't your life, but it's gonna become your son's life, your daughter's life. And you're gonna be dealing with all the shit that come with that because of your motherfucking choice. So parents, let's get it together. I wanna give you a couple statistics. And then at the end of this episode, Tiffany's gonna put up a place where you can get help if you are having trouble with drug abuse. Among Americans aged 12 years and older, 37.309 million were current illegal drug users. Hello? That's as of 2020. So I can only imagine where the perk lean generation has taken that number. 13.5% of Americans 12 and over used drugs in the last month. And that's a 3.8% increase year over year. Now, where do y'all think these numbers is coming from? I think music got everything to do with it. There's not one song that don't talk about getting high. Not one. Think about the words coming out of my mouth. Not one song doesn't have lean, pills, perk. What plant grows out of the motherfucking ground blue? I just saw my partner post some blue weed. I'm like, that's the shit you might not come back from. I'm just saying though, but like y'all, there are no guidelines. There are no guardrails. And we are in trouble. We are so addicted to so many things that we are in trouble. As we get up out of here, y'all, I want y'all to just share with the nation how y'all feel about where we're going and how we can be less addicted.
I'm gonna tell a quick story. Years ago with my older son, I had another child come to me and say, hey, why you don't let your son listen to this type of music?
Right.
And I said, my answer was, I don't want things to influence my son. I'm gonna be his influence. So no, I don't let him listen to that music.
Got it, yeah.
Now, once he became an adult and he made choices to do what he had to do, my job was over. What he wanted to do, my job was over.
Right.
But with him coming up, even with my smallest child, I'm going to be in control what impacts him in life until he's able to make his own choices. Now, if he decides to go against the grain of what I taught, that's on him. But I'm going to do my job as a parent and make sure that I give him the best representation possible to lay down that foundation.
See, there's two sides to Kendra, y'all. It's not just all sex and toys. All right, round of applause.
Shut up.
Love your fucking face. Sugar, talk to him, baby.
So whenever we are normalizing living in an alternative state of our minds,
right?
One high is not going to ever be enough.
Ooh,
so people are always going to go to the next extreme.
One high never gonna be enough. We should make a song.
Unfortunately, they feel like they can't get high enough, so they switch to something else to make them higher. Whether it's drugs, whether it's acceptance, whether it's social media, whether it's plastic surgery, whether it's whatever it is, you gotta feel like gratification, instant gratification in some kind of way. So we really have to encourage each other and ourselves to really get to the root of whatever our issues are with accepting who we are.
Yes.
And start there. And then maybe we won't look for outside sources of validation.
Yes, child. More round of applause. Patty cake bake. Don't bake weed cookies. All right, I'm here to say, I come up with these topics. I talk to Tiffany. I talk to y'all, and I just want to help, man. I don't want us to be so dependent on the things that we talked about today, y'all. When we think about social media, we always talk about using it for our advantage, and we too have issues with it. We have issues with, the time we spend on it, what we actually get out of it. I know what we put in it is valuable. The Testament is my page. The Testament is TKBS. I mean, we try to put things in the ecosystem that mean something. I'm not up here all day long giving you pictures of everything I do and everything. I'm giving you pictures of things that are going to inspire you to follow your dreams, to have a better life, to have better partnerships, to have better understanding. And that's what I've dedicated my life to, But everybody ain't like that. People want to bastardize this system of social media to control the narrative in your life. They want to push you to products to buy. They want to push you to lifestyles to live. So the bottom line for their companies and their supporters grows, and your bottom line fucking decreases. And when we get into the whole subject about, this sex addiction and how people showing in relationships, I've never seen so many abusive men and women in my life to each other. It's almost like the shit is normal. They have a fucking whole drama series on Instagram about they fucking relationship to only be together. That ain't no happy ending. They gonna beat themselves to fucking whatever gonna happen to which one at the end of the day. I'm telling you right now, cause to fucking Sugar's point, if the drug is whooping your motherfucking partner's ass, somebody got to win. What's the ultimate win? Death. I don't want you to let that go over your head. And lastly, these drugs, man. You kids, man. Weed was one thing. Cocaine was one thing. But this fucking shit is tearing your organs up right now. You don't even know your organs are deteriorating. You cannot live without your organs. All you motherfuckers on these things, these supplements, all these things that are not healthy for you, we gotta get right, man. We addicted to the wrong shit. Let's get addicted to going the fuck outside and working out. Get some vitamin D. Getting up off your motherfucking ass. Cause that drug, laziness, that's the biggest drug of them all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we up out of here. Teule, we miss you, man, especially during the porn part. Okay, we know you had a lot of added value to the sex toys conversation. But on the count of three, Kendra gonna get us up out of here. Say it.
1, 2, 3.
The dream is real. Mwah, put that somewhere. Yeah.
The dream is real.